gonna teach you how to make Persian cherry rice. It's one of our colorful rice. The taste is a little sweet. And we're just gonna make it really fast and easy. بزن بریم. What we need for this dish is spices, salt, oil, lavage, rice. This one is a strained rice. We had the video. I teach you already how to make Persian rice. And when you strain it, you just stop and then come here. We will do it. And ground meat, you can mix it with shredded onion as well, but I don't like onion to put here, so I just use ground meat, sugar, and cherries. So when you want to remove the seeds of cherry, you need a stick. You just put from one side, and then from the other side, you will just remove the seeds. So because you will have the shape like that. We don't need seeds in our rice. So now we start to cook. So first thing, I'm just gonna make the cherry. I will put it in this saucepan. And I add some sugar on top of it. I don't want to make it too sweet. So if you want it like to be more sweet, you can add more sugar. So I add three spoons of sugar on top of it. And I will let it to stay a little bit like this. And then I will turn it on to cook. In between, so we don't need this one anymore. So I'm just gonna make meatballs, like small meatballs, but first I will add some seasoning, some spices. You can add like cinnamon, turmeric, and pepper and salt. I'm using pink salt, and then mix it. And if you want to use shredded onion, you can just add it in this stage. When it's mixed perfectly, you will just take a little bit and make it like a small balls. And I'm just making these balls like small ones. And later we will fry them. If you want to be like really equal, you can weight them and then make like for 20, 25 gram or 15 gram each. Or you can just check with your eyes like this. So we're gonna put this one on the stove. Let this one to boil. And meanwhile, we are just going to fry our meatballs. And as I always told you, make your pan hot without oil. Only just make it hot, and we will transfer the meatballs to the pan. So our pan is hot. We're gonna just add the meatballs to the pan. We have it like in high flame, and we just let it to get the color all around the meatballs. You can turn them like this. See, you have the color. And your flame is high, so your meat is not gonna get dry. And it's really useful. And you don't need oil. See, you can see all the oil is coming out from the meat. You're gonna cook the meat with their own fat. It's more delicious and like more natural taste. Like this. And we'll let it to cook. And here we have the jam. It's boiling, so I will make it just a little lower in medium heat now. And for now I will add like half teaspoon of lemon juice to this. See the oil? I didn't add anything, but the oil is just coming out. And you're cooking the meat with this oil. It's really good. So I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice to my jam. So this lemon juice, it will help your jam not to have the crystal sugar. So still it's watery, so we need to cook it a little bit more until it gets the sauce a little thick, and then it's ready. So you will try it in cold water and you will see a nice round, so it's ready. We will turn it off and then goes for the next step. Okay, now I'm just gonna start the last stage. I'm just gonna put oil in the pot, like two tablespoons is enough, and then we will put it in the stove to get hot. And I will add 1 tablespoon of saffron for the color. And when the oil is hot, I will add our lavage for bottom of our rice. So wait for this one to get hot. And you hear this voice, you add the lavage or potato. If you like, you can put potato. Okay. So when it gets a little like crispy a bit, we're gonna start put our rice. And we will add the jam, but don't put too much of the juice first. First put the cherries. Every layer you do the same. And if you like, you can add, if you have these meatballs, you can add a little, but I like it when I put just later on top, but I'm just gonna add a few of them. So what I want to do for the last layer, I have a little rice here, you can see. I'm just gonna add a little bit of saffron and of this cherry juice. Then I mix it, a nice color, and then I will add on the top. And as you know, never put your spoon on your pot. And I'm just gonna add this oil as well, as it's our meat oil. So, okay. So we're gonna cover our rice, and then we will cook it now for 15 to 20 minutes. We will check, as we have in our video for the rice. When it started to steam, we will just put it in low flame. And about the meat, you can use any ground meat you want, and the size as well. Cooking is really easy. You have to just love what you do and then what you like to eat. That's why it just, in your opinion, what you like, you just do it. And for sure, it's gonna be really good and delicious. First in high flame until the steam is coming up. We will put it in low flame. Rice is started to steam. You can just check and open it a little, and then you will see the steam. And then make it in low flame and let it to cook. And then when it's ready, after 10 minutes or 12 minutes, we will just do the plating. So let's see if the rice is ready. We have a little of cold water here, and then we just drop some, and when you hear the voice, the rice is ready. If your pot is not Teflon or is sticky, you can just hold the cover and then bring it under the cold water a little, the bottom of the pan, so you will be sure when you want to turn it that your the bottom is gonna just turn perfectly. So now I'm just gonna show how we turn this one. I just shake it a little bit. Put the plate or anything you want to turn, just put it this and hold it and like this. Let's see. Whee. Wow, it's amazing. So now I'm just gonna cut the rice and we will see what is inside. And this is what we fight for it in Iran. Okay. It's hot. It's really good. It's not too sweet. It has a little of sweetness, but not too much. I'm sure you will like it. Try it and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more videos. Persian cuisine and how are you? Nah, how are you now? How are you? And it's one of our traditional rice. It's no, don't worry about it. Today we have yum yum.